What's going on, everyone? dylanknowsball back here with another video. After a brief hiatus, I went home over break, took some time, did some working, did some behind the scenes stuff for the brand, but I'm ready to get back at it for 2025. I wanted to kind of talk about the goals and the direction of dylanknowsball in 2025. I got a lot of fun things planned, a lot of goals I want to meet, both on financial, personal, on socials, everything like that. And we're also going to have a couple mail days in this video as well. We'll kind of talk about that as we go through. But yeah, so let's get started. I got one main package here today, and then I did open up this one yesterday. It was Benjamin Morrison green first out of 99. I paid $5 shipped for it. Benjamin Morrison is a guy that had a season-ending knee injury for Notre Dame, but he's still getting a lot of first-round buzz, and his cards sell really well. So I thought at $5, we could take a chance on it. I think I should be able to make some profit on it. So while I take out the cards from the package, I don't know what's in here, but we're gonna take a look at the same time. I want to talk about some goals that I have for this year. So we'll start with socials. On Instagram, I'm not going to be super active on my Instagram. I'm going to post a lot of takes and some screenshots of progress, but I don't see myself gaining a big following on there. I think it's just harder to post on there. So my goal for Instagram is 500 followers. The main social media platform I'm on is X or Twitter. You guys should follow me there. Linktree will be down below in the bio. I'm posting takes daily, lots of different things, more interactions. I'm buying a lot on there. I will be selling soon. Lots of stuff to get into on Twitter. My goal is 1,500 followers on X. I have 1,300 followers on my personal account. That's been built up over years, but this is something I really want to prioritize going forward. YouTube, I'm not really sure how it's going to play in. I'm going to try to make videos as often as I can. I want to see, I'm not too familiar with how to grow a YouTube channel. That's something I want to do some research on, but YouTube is a priority for me. I think there's a lot of value to it, and people can see some longer form content for me. And then I did want to make a TikTok account in 2025 for the brand, but with the future of TikTok up in the air, it might get banned at the end of this week. It could be kind of put on pause, so we'll just have to see there. But yeah, I also have a couple other goals. I want to attend a national show, maybe the national, but other than that, I do go to the CSA show in Chantilly, Virginia, which is just south of DC, a couple times a year. That one's good, but I want to add something different. I want to do some more card-related travel this year and really go and see what's out there, make some new connections. And I want to get my first grading submission out this year. I would prefer to do that here in Q1, so the first 3 months. That's kind of something that I'm prioritizing. I want to get a sub together and see where that takes me. So those are just some brief goals. Obviously, I want to keep producing content for everyone centered around what I'm buying, what I think is a good deal for everyone, where the money can be made that people may not know about. And that's the whole goal of the brand. It's just to kind of document my journey, how I make money, and we'll see what kind of information people get out of it. So I bought this off Twitter from a user that I've interacted with before. I'll link him below. He just ran a very good sale. I think I looked back before I got this package. All this stuff cost me $55 all in. I have an idea of what's in here, but I don't totally remember. It should be a mix of stuff, all stuff to be resold. But yeah, let's take a look. Reese Olson gold refractor from Pristine, sealed out of 50. Reese Olson, as I know him, is a middle of the rotation starter for Detroit, younger guy. 13th round pick. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. But he's had some good success with the Tigers, made a good run to the postseason last year, and I know that they want to compete again this year. I expect him to be in the rotation. I think I probably paid around $3 for this. Gold sells, of course. It's probably one of the most coveted parallels, and it's got like a pulsar to it there. The Pristine's interesting because some of the parallels are sealed and some aren't. I don't really understand it, but we'll see what this does. Reese Olson, see what kind of year he has for the Tigers. I have high expectations for the Tigers. I'm a big Riley Green fan. So next up is Olu Fashanu auto from Luminance out of 700. Olu is a guy that obviously Went to Penn State. I'm a Penn State student, if you guys didn't know that. I think I paid $3 for this as well. He was a first-round pick for the Jets this year, but the Jets had 2 veteran tackles in Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith this year, so he didn't see full playing time, but obviously I know that he's going to be a part of their plans in the future. This card is not worth too much more than $3. It's just a card that I'd like to have. A really nice guy. I've talked to him before, a really cool guy. And worst comes to worst, I could probably sell this locally too for maybe a couple more bucks than I bought it for. So we're just going to kind of take a slower approach with this one. I don't have any huge plans for it. So, yeah. Next up is a Drew Aller Bowman U X-Fractor. I don't remember buying this. Maybe he threw it in, which would have been really nice of him. But Drew Aller had a good year. A rough finish to the season with that interception against Notre Dame. A heartbreaker for me and all the Penn State fans. It was really disappointing, but it sounds like Drew's coming back for his senior year and has the opportunity to be one of the best quarterbacks in the country, a Heisman favorite, an NFL draft prospect. He should have lots of hype this offseason. Obviously, a lower-end parallel like this X-Fractor isn't anything too crazy, but could maybe jump to about a $5 card in the offseason. This isn't a first. This is Drew's 3rd year in the product. So we'll just kind of see what this value holds long term. But I think he threw this in, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, Drew's a really likable guy, and the same school, same year as me, so I have a lot of respect for Drew. Joe Burrow, Spellbound from 2024, Donruss Elite out of 349. Obviously, Joe is my favorite player in the NFL. I was a huge Bengals fan. I don't know if I'm going to sell this one yet or not. I think this one cost me less than $5, maybe about $3. I like the card, but I'm not going to go for the Spellbound set. It could look better in somebody else's collection, but I love the white Bengal helmet and just a cool card. I'm always looking to pick up cheap Burrow inserts or numbered cards that I don't have. I don't really have a lot of quality Joe Burrow cards in my PC. It's more so just quantity. I like to get the lower end cards and to build my collection up because I don't buy for the PC much anymore. But this was a cool one. Can't turn out a numbered Joe for less than $5, especially after the year he just had. Got a couple more through. I got 4 more. Got a nice one here. Xavier Restrepo, first Bowman Auto Fuchsia at a 150. I think this cost me $20. It was a really good deal. I think there was a $35 comp potentially when I claimed this. I think that he was asking 25. I signed an offer of 20. He took it. Restrepo cards are going really well. They have a good market. Obviously, he had a good year with Cam Ward, and he's putting his name into the NFL draft. I did see a mock draft the other day where he snuck into the first round, maybe getting picked by the Chiefs, which I think would be really fascinating. A guy that had some Sage autos that I bought before the season for really cheap and sold for about $15 each. So to buy into a colored first auto at $20 was a no-brainer. I'm probably going to do a little market read on this, figure out whether it's something I want to sell now or maybe wait toward the draft. I'll probably look at the other ones and list it. Maybe not undercut the lowest listing if it's low enough and just kind of wait for draft season. But a card I was really happy to pick up, a guy that I bought into in the offseason a little bit, and it paid dividends for me. So I'm happy to get back to him. We'll go from the bottom here because I see that top card I'm going to save for last. A Dio Almador out of 99 from Immaculate. This card isn't worth anything. Obviously, Panini baseball cards are not very coveted without the logos, but Dio Almador is a guy that I bought into. Great hitter. Looking like he's going to be the second baseman of the future for Colorado, with Ezekiel Tovar being locked up at shortstop. Almador didn't have the great hitting season he had last year, and he did have a cup of coffee in the bigs, but I expect for him to start in AAA this year. We'll see. He's got great bat-to-ball skills, and he's a good defender. Not a ton of raw power, but he will be playing in cores, so we'll see. The Rockies have some interesting young pieces, obviously with Tovar and Brenton Doyle are playing well at the major league level, and then they got some guys that they're kind of waiting on. Zach Veen, Jordan Beck, Chase Dollander. So we'll see what they do. I think they still got a long way to go in this rebuild, but hopefully Amador is a future of it and a card that I just liked of a player I liked. So probably we'll just hold on to that. Bobby Witt Jr. Purple Refractor from Pristine out of 99. So this one's not sealed like the Reese Olson, but I think I paid $6 for this maybe. I think any numbered Bobby stuff for $6 is a buy, especially from a higher, not a higher end product, but a hobby only product like Pristine. I'm a huge Bobby fan. I had him in fantasy last year. He was had a huge year. Just a complete 5-tool player and really transforming a small market team into a playoff contender. Obviously, they beat the Orioles last year in the wild card and moved on to the DS to play the Yankees. And Bobby is just the star player and catalyst of this offense, and I think that they have a bright future ahead of them. And Bobby will not be going away anytime soon, so I felt like that was an easy pickup. And then the last card, which I remembered was in here as soon as I revealed the first card of this player in the lot, Drew Aller Leaf Trinity Auto out of 99. I think I paid $20 for this. So I did buy this before the Notre Dame game, but after the Boise State game, so the hype was building a little bit. I have some people that I know, like Gaby Cardstacks, if you guys know him, that likes Drew Aller going into next year because of the returning hype, but also the draft hype. It's like a double-edged sword. And he's buying into Drew, and I think that makes a lot of sense to me because I think Drew does have a future in the NFL, and although people may not remember it for the way the season ended, I thought he had a really good year and took a lot of strides, and I think he could be a franchise guy for someone. But even next year with the college football playoff hype, and there was a slew of returners for Penn State announced just today. Both the running backs, Singleton and Allen, Deni Dennis Sutton, Zachy Wheatley, they're all coming back. So we got lots of guys coming back, and I think that we have a chance to make a national title run, and Drew can take us there. So really like that pickup. But yeah, guys, let me know what your favorite pickup was. A really fun lot. Again, I'm going to be picking up stuff. I have so much stuff in the mail. I've been doing a lot of buying. So look out for more fun videos like that. And yeah, big things for Dylan Knows Ball in 2025. So like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Peace.